What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys haven't seen the last video, we made some progress updates for this car. We got it to turn on. That is a huge step forward with this car. Before I go and pull this engine out of the car, at least I know now it does run and it sounds freaking cherry. Compression is about 210, 215 across the board. And before we even like touch the engine based stuff, I kind of want to like situate all the paperwork and stuff like that. Today I went to DMV, mailed in the pink slip, the new process because of the whole COVID thing. And I'm just waiting for that to come back to see what I owe. And then I'll do everything else to finish the registration to get this car under my name. And when we get that all sorted out, guys, then we can fully tear down into this car, and then I will shed some light with the actual game plan with this car. But today I kind of came out here to kind of, you know, tinker with the car a little bit. Still on the edge of buying a $400 pressure washer and having to drive 50 miles north to go get one. It doesn't list that this pressure washer is available for shipping to another store to pick up. It's only shipped to my house, which if I order it online, it won't show up until next year. What I actually want to do right now is I wanted to start pulling all of the moldings off the car. Door moldings, the bottom kick panel moldings, whatever I could. Maybe, I don't know, probably leave the front lip alone because that's going to come off with the bumper. Thank you guys for all the huge feedbacks on the series of this car. I mentioned about the trunk, about painting it either white or black. I think I'm gonna go and paint it white, and the reason being is because the car is going to stay white, and I kind of want the white to be, I guess, the original color inside the car as well, in case we don't get interior. Now there are 2 leads and 2 HF out here in my yard. It's a little ways, but I'm hoping that these still have interior because I love my car to be street interior cars. And if I could find interior, I will put interior back, and if I don't, at least the inside will be nice and clean, painted white. I also read a few comments asking about bringing back the Rust-Oleum. Now the second question is, should I do base coat, clear coat automotive paint? Should I do straight Rust-Oleum, or should I do Rust-Oleum with clear coat? I think there's clear coat now that you can put over Rust-Oleum. I forgot if they're oil based or water based or something like that. I think they're oil based, but there is a European clear that works over it, and I'm kind of curious to try it out because it is a much cheaper route, but you can also get some very glossy results. So this molding, I guess what had happened was it got caught with the fender, and then it pulled itself back right here, which then dented the door. So it has this ginormous dent right here that I'm gonna try to fix in a later time. So I'm gonna start taking off, I guess I'm gonna start taking this one off first. It's pretty simple. Behind the door there's a little 10 mil right here, and you pretty much remove that. And I guess what I've learned works for me is just wiggling the molding off the clip itself. The front one is tricky because I think it's integrated on here, so if you break it, bad luck. And if you don't, you know, the easiest way to make sure that it doesn't break is to take out the door panel, put a needle nose or something and pick it out. Or if you guys want to see a more thorough on how to remove this, be sure to check out CRX dude on YouTube. He does a lot of junkyard runs and shows you guys how to remove these without breaking them, at least all the little important clips and stuff on the EF. But because this one's already messed up, I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna have to remove it however it comes off. So I wiggle it up and down, which removes the clip off this plastic lip right here, right? And where's the next one at? It's all the way over here. And then you push up to release it. You see it right there. Again, I'm gonna do the bottom one. Push down. Whoops. Push down, unhook it, and then up to unhook the top part of it, and then obviously the 10 mil. I don't remember the last time I ever took these off, but these little side ones, you just twist them and they just come right out. Hopefully these quarters are a lot easier because we don't have the quarter panels, and all of that should be accessible from the inside right there. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna take off one of it, and then I'm gonna slide this molding forward to release it. Once you get one side out, slide it forward, and it just slides off the tabs right there. And then I think this one you twist it as well. There it is. Let's just go ahead and throw that back in here. Fender molding, pretty simple. There's 2 tabs on here as well, accessible from the back of the fender. And it's funny because these screws are for the front bumper. These guys right here makes sense because these guys are missing. Not sure if you guys can see it, but there's 2 tabs up there, same style. Just pinch them and it should come off. This bottom fender panel right here is held on by 2 clips behind the panel to the fender, and then this 110 mil right here at the bottom. 10 mil. Ooh, that's a lot of mud. Well, it looks like I broke one of the tabs on the right there. It's supposed to look like this, but we can get these replacements. CRX do. Eugene always carries these. Usually he does, and you know, that's not a big deal. I mean, if anything, one will still hold it in place. Right here, you can see that dent a lot more. This one right here on the top is an outward dent that needs to be pushed back in. This one right here needs to come back out. The thing is, I'm gonna need to find another molding. I'm not sure of the years of the ones in the junkyard. Hopefully it has a door molding, and I need the door molding to know how much it has to come out. But you can see the dent clearly right there. These little plastic screw grommet things right here are very easy to strip, so you have to take it really easy. I prefer you guys to do this by hand, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go really slow in the drill and back out that little plastic screw, which then releases the compression like claw looking thing right here. And there are a lot of these to remove. Inside the door jamb, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 underneath, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these little freaking clip things. So just like the front fender, the back also has that same too. And honestly, I don't even have to take this off. Maybe I'll take it off. So right now I'm trying to remember how to remove the bottom panel off the door, and I think there's a 10 mil on the bottom as well. Yep. Now I don't remember how this actually comes off, but I think it has that metal strip, or yeah, that metal strip across, and the bottom just kind of clips onto the door like so. So I'm trying to understand. Oh, yeah, there is a metal clip in there. I don't remember how to take this off, but I'm gonna try to pull the bottom like away, like unhook it from the door, I guess. Yep. Okay. Once it's all unclipped, it pretty much just pops off like this guy right here. It just unhooks, I think. Crossing fingers. Yep. It's just that the paint is caked up on this rubber molding, I guess you can call it, and it's caked up with the door since they painted the whole thing. but it should just slide off like so. And again, these little plastic guys, you have to access it from the inside to not break them, so you can pull the whole strip off. So for me to get to this, I'm gonna have to pull the door panel off. For that little metal trim, you have access to them right here, one and a whole bunch all the way down there as well too. So I'm gonna pull the strip off, guys, and that's pretty much all of the moldings for the driver's side. I was able to salvage this metal strip with all of its clips. I was squeezing my hand in between the door skin to pinch all of these little plastics to remove it without breaking them, and we're looking good. I was chilling right here, you know, kind of just fop squatting on my phone, and I just pretty much like kind of knocked on this, and this big old chunk of Bondo fell off. It looks like what they did was they grinded the bumper down to make it flush, and then use filler to shape it up, something like that, right? But yeah, it's definitely gonna need a new bumper because it was grinding down probably 1/4 of an inch inward, and I'm not sure if it's riveted. No, it's not riveted, never mind. But yeah, it's all deformed, so I'm gonna have to find a new bumper, probably a new fender as well too. All right, guys, so we're back here in the garage the next day. Did a lot of running around. Went to the Target, went to DMV to get the tags for the CRX, went to the post office. Shout out to you guys, much appreciated. We'll open this at the end of the video. Went to go grab something to eat, and Wells Fargo. Not really much going on today. There was Christmas Eve runs, but I didn't go. I woke up super late. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing much today. I thought I had some product trim paint. I do not have it. I checked my shelf, I checked my paint drawer, my paint cabinet. I don't have a can of SEM product. All the moldings we pulled off yesterday right here, all completely taken apart, as well as the other side, all completely taken apart. I only broke about 3 clips on this side, so I'm gonna have to add that to the ones I already broke from the other side, so we can get them all ready for when they go back in the car. What I wanted to do today was sand all the panels down, right, all the moldings and stuff, and just trim paint it black, wrap it up, put it away for when it is ready to go back in the car, but I don't have paint. I also remembered that my wagon's trunk has a whole freaking it's like a storage for spare CRX parts, I guess you can call it. This right here is a steering column combination switch from the KRX, which was converted to 1991. This is an 88-89 style, and the easiest way to tell is the emergency switch is on top of the column, while the 1991 is on the dashboard bezel. So this right here, if I don't clean the contacts in this car, we'll just swap it out to this guy, and I know this works, so that's spare for there. Instead of sanding all of the paint that's caked up on the black pieces right here, which is supposed to be black from factory, I do have original black ones, which also came off a parts car, so this will save me a lot of time trying to sand down the white off of that, and I could just clean this one up and paint over this instead, or trim paint it black. I don't think I want to waste my time trying to heat it all up and make it all fresh again like I did the wagon, but at least that's less work to paint than the white ones. So I have these guys as spares. The clips that I broke, I have some spare ones I can yank off right here, and unfortunately I can't use this molding even though it is for the driver's side. This is 1991 style, so it's a little more narrow than the 88-89 style, which I'll show you right here. The white one is 88-89 style, and the left one is the 90-91 style. So if I threw it on, it'll be completely off because of the width. You know, it's going to be super obvious because of the quarter panel molding and the fender molding. So I got this guy right here. So that'll be the door stuff, and all I'm really missing is the driver's side molding, and the ones that I have to sand are the fender and the quarter. But this is smaller, so it's going to be less work obviously compared to those guys. Big shout out to Steven for coming through with this pressure washer, 1600 psi, and this will work for what I need to do with this, but I still do want to invest a pressure washer for myself for long terms. And I might even rinse this car down as well, because a lot of you guys were mentioning to use Dawn. I guess I went to go grab some Dawn 4X more grease cleaning power, and I'm just gonna rinse the car down and then spray some soap on it. Let the soap sit on the car and let it kind of like break up all of these stuff that's kind of growing on here, especially under the molding down here. I mean, I think that's just leaves, but at least break up a lot of this right here. Wow. God dang. Wow. Wow. I thought that was primer for a second. I'm just gonna put Dawn in here and just squeeze one huge drop of soap. I mean, I'm probably gonna fill it up, right? I'm gonna go inside the house, fill this up real quick with water. That's not car soap, guys. That's dish soap. This is cool. I'm probably gonna go to Home Depot after all this. Guys, I am overall super happy with how the CRX came out after a little pressure washing action. Now this paint is not salvageable, granted. For as long as it sat, the paint kind of deteriorated in the weather, and with the pressure washer it started knocking off a lot of the paint. This was actually surprising to me. For 1600 psi it was able to knock the paint off the molding, and I am going to keep the moldings on this black, so I'm probably going to spend some more time on that another day. But a lot of the paint kind of came off throughout the whole car, and obviously we're going to go into bodywork stage here. Hopefully next week I'll probably go to the body shop and grab some like filler or order it off of Amazon or something, but get some material, sandpaper and stuff, so we can start sanding this car down. While I was cleaning the rear of the car, I noticed silicone right here. I was trying to put the pressure washer here to get the gunk out, and then I realized this whole thing has been glued shut. Look at that. All the way around. Yeah, even between the center garnish and the outer taillights, it's all glued shut. I was a little curious because I was pressure washing the jams and everything, and I noticed that there wasn't a ton of leak inside of here. That's good to know. Probably a little bit right there because I was really jamming it in that corner. But the car, like I said, guys, is looking a million times better than what it was. 15 years worth of dirt gone, kind of. And this is like a clean slate for me to start doing the body work instead of getting the sandpaper all gunked up with dirt. A lot of that funky looking thing is off the hood, and that's a plus as well too. I'm just excited at the fact that this car does not have a lot of dents, so that means the paint stuff is going to come a lot sooner. But I am definitely still going to take my time to sand this car down. You guys know the saying, progress is better than no progress. Whether it's 5 minutes today or 10 hours tomorrow, progress is being made nonetheless. But before we end this video, guys, I am going to go through some of the packages here we got from the P.O. box. Actually, this one was mailed to the house, but these right here, let's open them up. All right, guys, hopefully we're in frame. I'm going to go through this first one right here. This was sent from Amazon Fulfillment Services. All right, shout out from RI. I know exactly who this is. I know you got a lot of use of the 19 mil, saw the videos that you needed this. Happy holidays, and thank you again for the great content. If you're ever in New England, holla. Damon Fly from RI. He was the one that sent me the tool for the crank pulley 19 mil. And if you guys remember, we went to the junkyard to get the power steering stuff for the single cam wagon, and I didn't have the right impact socket. He sent me the 17 mil impact socket for a single cam crank pulley. I appreciate this, bro. Never gets old with the firefighters in the back. Yeah, this one right here, sorry if I can't pronounce your name, Manote, M-A-N-O-T-E, and I definitely remember the last name right there. I've seen this before. Wonder what's inside, because this thing is freaking heavy. Holy moly, guys, we got wastegate springs, wastegate gaskets, firing ring. Holy freaking moly, guys, we have a wastegate. Looks like a 38 mil flange. Yo, big shout out, bro. Holy crap. Bunch of stickers, VTech. Keep the awesome video coming. Great content. Merry Christmas. Here's some of the stuff I bought and I couldn't use. Maybe you can use it for the homies, cars, or yourself. Sharing is caring. Hope to see you soon in LA someday at a meet. Let's see you go some 9s in 2021. Junior, IGJAYESONE. Yo, big shout out, homie. I appreciate the second package you sent here to the P.O. box. This one right here from Red Hound Auto. Send a thank you note. Here it is. It says, hey Dana, this is for a KRX brake pedal. It's killing me to see it bear. Keep up the great content. You're an inspiration. I'm working on a built NAK 24 CRX myself. I don't know about a hood yet. Haha, Merry Christmas from Justin Smith. For my pedals. Oh, this is the freaking rubber for my pedals, because I don't have it in the KRX. And on rainy days, I'll tell you what, I'll be slipping. Yo, big shout out, bro. Thank you very much. This is for the clutch, this is for the brake. They are the same size. The gas is obviously different. I am definitely going to install this in the KRX. I saw this is like a postcard from Laid Out. It's just a postcard. Subscribe to Laid Out. I appreciate you even taking the time to send this to the P.O. box, bro. Follow him right there. I'll also put a link in the description below for him. Thank you for taking your time again to send this to the P.O. box. Subscribe. This is, oh, this is a P.O. box feed you. This big old box, Andrew, I don't want to butcher this last name. Thank you, Andrew, for sending this from North Carolina, NC, Charlotte, North Carolina. Yo, what's in here? Open after gifts. Okay, that is an instruction. Regional, made with liver meat from ranch raised beef, wild boar, goat, and lamb. Biological, appropriate, freeze dried cat treats. Lucy, meow meow, come here. Here's Lucy. Meow meow. Come here. Lucy. Go inside. Your food tray is over there. Meow meow. The floor is wet. Come here, meow meow. Meow meow. I know she's a little feisty with this guy. I know, Lucy. Let him come here. Come here. So I'll let him chill on top of me for a minute here. Oh, what? Yo, check this out. Young Static X Meow Meow. Yo, he's like literally just chilling on me here. Yo, this is sick. Yo, look at this. Flexin and CRXin. You guys see that? Yo, look at the valve cover, the same one as the CRX. Meow meow. I think honestly, you know what? The color of this cat. Look at Lucy. I know, hold on, I'll feed you in a minute, bro. We have another one right here. Now make sure we open all this up before we read the note. What is this? Yo, this is so legit. Let's open this up. Oh my goodness. First thing I'm gonna say, penmanship. Amazing penmanship. It says, yo Static, not sure if you remember me, but I'm the dude who painted and sent you the teal K series valve cover you are currently using on the CRX. I love watching your videos and it is cool to see that the valve cover gets some use. I wanted to do something special for you, so I commissioned a girl who runs a really cool sticker shop on Instagram named Jolene to draw me a Meow Meow KRX KRX peeker. Please give her a shout out. Her Insta is Joe Applesauce. I'm gonna put it right here, Joe Applesauce. I took the drawing she did and had 20 stickers made. I kept one so you could have 19 to use, sell, whatever. I then designed a custom Young Static X Meow Meow t-shirt. Chris Sadowski and Lazy Man Garage helped me figure out your size. Hope it fits. The t-shirt company said to wash before wearing and it will soften up. Finally had to send the infamous Meow Meow something too. Hope he likes them. Oh, and by the way, if you look close at the Meow Meow drawing, he has the extra fingers. He sure definitely does, yo. Right there. If you guys don't know, Meow Meow is a polydactyl. He has extra toes. I told Jolene he was a polydactyl and she incorporated that into the design. If you're ever in North Carolina, hit me up. I'll throw some steaks on the grill and you can check out my 89 CRX SI. Stay safe, my dude. Thank you, Andrew, bro. It's been a long time since you sent that valve cover and I'm glad I made use of it. I'm also glad that you guys chose the teal valve cover for the K series, because I'll tell you what, the teal and the silver looks amazing. Big shout out to Andrew, man, for his t-shirt, some Meow Meow design. The shirt right here says it all. You know what I'm saying? He's always been around the channel. I think 2011 he's been around, and if you guys really dig deep, you guys will see the early stages of young Meow Meow. And the dude is old now, but he's still kicking. This is the last box. This was sent to the house, and I bought this from EF Chris from SoCal. I seen he had this up for sale a couple of times, and I didn't know if he sold out of him or not, but I seen him posted up one day on Instagram, and I was like, yo, I'll buy it right now. So if you guys don't know, Password JDM is no longer in business, and EF Chris literally like bought him out or got a hold of their stock or something. And I believe this is the last one he was selling, discontinued. Now I would love me some Vision, if you guys know the brand Vision. I would love me some actual Vision smoke corners, but the Password JDM CRX smoke corners will do it for me. Now I bought this just to have, because it is discontinued, and I kind of wanted to see how the smoke amber will look on the red all-wheel drive car. It is a darker color car. Dark amber, smoke amber would fit it better. And the reason why I bought this is because, one, discontinued, two, I wanted to put some side markers on the car, because if you guys don't know, the JDM corners, they use only one bulb, and the USDM has two. So the second one is literally just chilling in the back of the bumper, and all this gets lit up at night when I drive. I don't want to recap this year in this video, guys, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for sending all the stuff to the PO box, all of these random things, all of these stuff that could help me better my job, or things to contribute towards the bills and stuff like that. You guys asked for a PO box and I opened up one for you guys. I don't control what comes in, but I'm truly blessed to even see anything in it. So thank you guys for everything that y'all have sent me throughout the years, supporting the channel, and want to thank you guys for that. If you guys have seen the 100,000 subscriber all-wheel drive burnout from the wagon video, I said a little bit of something in there that, again, I'm not going to disclose in this video. I'll talk about it when the new year comes. If you guys want to go back and check it out and get a hint of it, go back and check it out. Link above here somewhere. What I'm doing next year is going to be crazy, or at least I think it's crazy for me, but something is coming, guys, and it's going back towards you guys. So you guys stick around for that. And if you guys made it to the end of this video, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys make the best of the holidays with your family and friends. Hopefully your friends, you know, because of COVID. This is going to be the end of the video, guys, and if you enjoyed today's progress, this little update we did with this car, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. We have something cooking, so if you guys want to stick around and see what's cooking and the bodywork stages of this car, obviously, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.